Hey everyone, I'm Armor Gaming, welcome back to my channel and welcome to Monster Legends. Welcome to a sneak peek video slash an in-depth video talking about some upcoming changes to Monster Legends. Specifically, it's going to revolve around the team shop, so we'll talk about that when we get there. For now, what you're seeing right now is a weekly calendar of the events currently going on in Monster Legends. So as you can see, currently there is the Hive Warriors team race going on. And starting on Tuesday, which is tomorrow or today, depending when you're watching this video, there's an epic monster breeding event that's going to start occurring. And that will go on for 3 days, so it'll end on Thursday. And then when the Hive Warriors team race ends, which is also on Thursday, there's going to be a new event, the We Come in Peace Progressive Island, which is where you're going to be able to get some of those alien monsters. Okay, but also during that time, the Master of Paths event is going to start. And that's the time that you can get 4 different monsters. You can get enough cells to get the monster itself, or you can get enough to like even get the monster ranked up. It's a really great event, especially to get some good monsters, and I'll talk more about which monsters are going to be released. And then on Saturday, the new Master Paths event is going to start for Yamada, so I'm personally looking forward to that. I know a lot of people don't like Yamada. I love my Yamada. It has team speed runes right there. Anytime I need a fire team speed monster, Yamada is my go-to monster. And then next week, there's going to be a new monster. Well, eventually there's going to be a quest for new monster, Pierceid quest, and this monster is going to be one of those quest monsters where you need to breed a specific monster. If you breed that monster, you get 15 cells, and you get a quest key, and then you go through the Progressive Island. Yeah, the Progressive Island? No, not Progressive Island, sorry. Then you go through a survival dungeon, and if you beat that survival dungeon, you get up to 50 cells for the monster. It's very similar to the Clipium quest. With that being said, let's go a little in-depth into what exactly is going on. So we'll start with the Master of Paths event, and this is episode 5. Path of the Maze Master is back, and this time you have the opportunity to get Bansies, Yamada, Jazzstar, and Flamirion. You will face 4 paths, and your goal is to reach to the end and get the precious scroll of Master of Path, which is hidden somewhere in the maze. So besides being able to get these monsters, you also get these scrolls, which will give you additional rewards. So let's just scroll down. May 9th through May 11th, that's when you can get Bansies. Alright, he's a fire monster if I'm not mistaken. Yamada, May 11th through May 13th. And then I think the two that most people are going to be interested in are Jazzstar and Flamirion. Jazzstar, I would say, still continues to be one of the better Dark Deniers in the game. Has AoE Possession, has a skill that drains 50% of stamina and applies Stamina Leak, has a skill that makes your team immune to dark attacks and also immune to possession. He's a fantastic monster. He has the Abomination trait, so he can get possessed, he can get hit with bleeding, and I think even poison. Sorry, off the top of my head, I forgot what Abomination specifically does, but I think it's that specifically. Maybe it's just bleeding and possession. And then Flamirion. A lot of players do have Flamirion ranked up already, or some players even have him at rank 5 thanks to a previous team race. But for those that have him rank 4, rank 3, and lower, really great way to get Flamirion cells. And then this is what happens if you get scrolls. So let's say you only collect 1 scroll, and by the way, I would say for the first 2, the scrolls are very easy to get. Jazzstar, you could also probably even get it. Flamirion, if you're free to play and you're just doing the daily logins, I think you can still reach it, but it is very, very difficult. But I know for sure the first 2 is easy enough to do. But anyhow, if you only manage to get 1 scroll, you get a level 4 rune, a level 3, a level 3, a bronze relic. Okay, if you manage to get 2, you'll get a silver relic, which is nice, and then 3 level 4 runes. If you manage to get 3, so this is what I imagine most people should be shooting for. You get 3 level 6 runes and a silver relic. And if you actually manage to get all 4 scrolls, you will get 3 level 7, which is amazing, and a gold relic. So you should definitely try during these Master of Paths event. And again, they're just maze, so you log in every 4 hours, you do your daily tasks, or you do your whatever 6 tasks they ask you for, collecting food, feeding a monster, hatching a monster, breeding a monster, breeding Thunder Eagles, fighting PvP, collecting gold if I haven't already said that, and that's how you do it, okay? Not that difficult. So definitely try during the Master of Paths. Again, Jazzstar and Flamirion are great monsters. Yamada, I personally really love Yamada. Great healer, great support monster. Bansies, he doesn't really come to mind. I don't really recall what he does. So once this event actually starts, I can go more in depth into him. Let's talk about the other stuff going on. So specifically, the Team League upcoming changes. So this was posted. When was this posted? A few days ago. 4 days ago. So it says, we would like to update you on some changes that will occur next week. This is actually this week, okay? So we have been following closely your feedback on the current state of team leagues, and we decided it's time to act. We have had several meetings considering all the issues that were brought up by the community, and we've evaluated the pros and cons of potential solutions. We will try to tackle them with the following changes. Okay, this is a huge one I want to talk about. Team shop rebalancing. Okay, first of all, We will all improve the value of war medals through a rebalancing of team shop items and prices. Team Shop will include level 8 plus rooms of specific types. Okay, when it says Team Shop rebalancing, I'm not entirely sure what they mean. Okay, so the first sentence, we will improve the value of war medals through rebalancing of Team Shop items and prices. Okay, so is this specifically talking about war medals, so the diamond relic and that kind of stuff, you know, what you can buy when you click on war medals, or it's talking about the overall Team Shop and the overall price? Because for specifically when we talk about the when we talk about the generals, right? General Thetis, General Tomb, the bodyguards, the pets, I would say, well, specifically the original generals, just the generals, right? Not bodyguards, not pets. I would say they cost way too much. They're not worth it. I never recommend people to spend coins on a Thetis. She's like 2,500 if you spend for 100 cells. Not worth it. There's a better purpose to use your coins. So I'm wondering if those are gonna drop in price. When they first got released, they cost as little as 800 war coins to get the egg. So I'm wondering if their price is also gonna decrease, because they're definitely not meta anymore. You know, the War Masters have taken over. Nemesis monsters are way superior to the generals. So I'm wondering if those prices are gonna decrease. I'm wondering if some of the pets or bodyguards are gonna increase. You know, some of the best are Nishan's bodyguard, Nishan's pet, really great monster. So I'm wondering if some of the pets and bodyguards will increase to fit their usability, or if all the monsters are pretty much going to decrease. Let's see. I'm hoping the diamond relic drops. So if you guys know me, I never spend. I hoard everything because I always feel like there's going to be a time when you can capitalize on something, and maybe this rebalance is going to be it. Maybe they'll drop the price of the diamond relic to 3,000 war medals. I don't know. 5,000 seemed very, very steep to me, so I haven't bought any. So yeah, I have like over 16,000, so I'm looking forward to seeing how this rebalancing affects it. Hopefully the price doesn't go up. You know, in the past stuff has gone up. Like I said, at one point generals were 800, then they went up to 1,000, and suddenly Thetis is 2.5k. So you never know. You never know. And they're also going to include level 8 plus, so level 9 and 10, hopefully, of specific types. Doesn't even matter. If it's a 10, it doesn't matter what type it is. That you can change the color easily. So I'm interested to see how that rebalancing will look. Let me know in the comments below. What do you think that rebalancing is going to look like? Are they going to increase the cost of the diamond relic? Decrease the cost of the diamond relic? What about the VIP chest? Is that worth 2,000 war medals or whatever it cost? Should they change the price of that? Let me know whatever thoughts you may have in the comments below. Matchmaking improvements. Additionally, we're going to carry out an improvement on the matchmaking. That's always nice, you know, anytime you get into, like, Team Wars, in my opinion, is one of the most fun aspects of the game. So whenever you have a mismatch where you get slaughtered, that's never any fun. And even the opposite, when you slaughter the enemy, come on, you want a challenge. You want the teams to be pretty much on the same level. So I'm always looking forward to that. We also plan on tackling top alliance matchmaking issues after we solve this one. Okay, cool. Rune swap edition. We've developed a rune swap. So this is, you can already kind of see this in the game. You can't actually use it, but they kind of started adding it. So basically what's going to happen is, if you have a level 7 rune, level 7 speed rune on your monster, and you want to change to the strength rune, if you have a level 7 strength rune in your storage, you're going to be able to swap them. No cost, no gem cost, no gold cost. So that's pretty cool, right? So if you have let's say you have 3 level 10 team speed in your storage, and a monster who's running 3 level 10 speed. And for this specific battle, you need more team speed. So your monster that would normally be a denier, you can swap out those level 10 speed runes for level 10 team speed runes, as long as they're in your inventory. So that's pretty cool. That'll decrease the cost of really competitive plays, but also for your average player, you can swap your 5s, your 6s, your 7s around easily. So I'm looking forward to this change. And again, these will be live next week, but that's this week. So if you want to voice your opinion on what you think about that, you can join the forum, you can join their Discord, and you can give your opinions on that. Alright, and with that being said, the following information is from taringa.net, so keep in mind that this information is not official or confirmed, but I thought I'd put it out there. So on Taringa, this is from the Epic Breeding Quest. These are going to be the monsters that are available. Armo, Bonnie Bark, Panzas, I think his name is, and Growlix, and some type of Sir Rockantium, some type of them. So if you're interested in those epic legendaries, go for it. Now, keep in mind there is currently the Warriors Hive team race, so this could actually be a great event to knock out those epic breeding nodes or ranking up epic monsters. So there you have it, a breeding event that's going to last during the whole duration of the team race. So it could definitely come in handy for you and your team. Let's see. And then also, so I told you guys there's going to be an upcoming quest monster, right? The Pierceid quest. So get ready for a special event where you'll be able to obtain a brand new monster. Watch out, a dark event is about to start. So this is going to be a dark monster. And the monsters you can breed during this event are Countess Flawless, Muerte McBlood, or Krampus. And if you manage to beat one of those 3, you get a quest key which unlocks the survival dungeon. So I like this. I don't have a Flawless yet. It's always useful to get monsters in your collection to complete the monstergram. Muerte McBlood, he's a great attacker in my personal opinion, great dark attacker. I have mine at rank 2, so getting more of him to get my current one to rank 3 would be nice. Krampus I still like. Krampus is a fast dark denier that does AoE freeze. Almost like no monster in the dark categories are immune to freeze. So pretty still significant. Obviously in the current meta, a typical deny doesn't really come in handy, right? Monsters have harden plus, so just relying on a single deny doesn't really work that well. But it's still nice that these monsters will be available. Flawless is interesting because she does have double stun, or double possession, sorry, not double stun, double possession. So higher likelihood to land possession. However, she does kind of kill herself, although in the current meta, right, you can revive her so many different ways. I think she can hold the Essence Relic, so if you have Uriel's Essence, she can revive herself. So, not that bad. Anyhow, and here, this is the cool thing. In order to beat these 3 monsters, you need Dark Ghouls and Rocantium, both of which are breedable legendary monsters. And I imagine you can also use the Jokers, so make sure to pick up the Jokers. With that being said, I love that that Social Point is allowing players to use beatable legendary monsters that probably most players have, most long-term players. And let's see, so for each one you can get 15 cells. Keep in mind, if you get 20 counts as Flawless, you're not going to get 20 times 15 cells. It's 15 for each. So the most you can get is 45 if you manage to beat a Krampus, a McBlood, and a Flawless. Okay, with that being said, if you're lucky with your beatings, you can get the quest key and the chest. The survival dungeon will start on Friday the 17th. So now you know when that's going to start too. So, important note. In order to receive the keys and the cells, the monster needs to be in the hatchery before the event is over. So if you get a monster after the event is over, you're not going to get the key, you're not going to get the 15 cells. But with that being said, that's going to be it for this Monster Legends sneak peek / analysis into the Team League changes. Let me know what you think about everything I said in this video in the comments below. Thank you very much, and I will see you all next time.